Sri Ganeshaya Namaha, Sri Saraswati Namaha, Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. This is your Sri Buddhavarapu, February 5th, 2026. So recently I have been receiving a lot of calls from the parents as like their kids are low, the age of marriages, and then so they have expressed like whenever they see so the softwares tag their horoscopes as Mangalik, and then nobody is actually looking into that one, and lot of good matches are actually being shunned away because of so the software tags them as a Mangalik. So let's dive into this one, how far it is true, and also like what is Mangalik. So in your D1, your Rasi Chakra of your horoscope, if Mars is in your Lagna looking at your 7th house, or Mars is in 12th or 4th house looking at your 7th house, so it is called as Mangalik. Why only Mars looking at your 7th house, which is a Kalatasthana, is going to affect your relationship? It's just because like Mars is a fierce planet, aggressive planet, and uh, very adventurous planet. So the way the people who is actually having Mangalik things, they may not be gelling with the other people who are actually having a Mars in a different place, and that is probably the reason. But otherwise, Mars has nothing to do with your relationship or something. Kalatra Karaka is actually Venus for your horoscope. So what I have been telling a lot of people is, just because like Mars is looking at your 7th house doesn't mean that you are Mangalik, and then either the marriage will be delayed, or even if you are married you will be getting separated or something like that. That is not true. For it to happen, basically there are a lot of combinations to occur. The first one is you need to actually have Mars Dasha that is actually going through in your life, or maybe the Mars Antardasha in some of the main dasas of the other planets. And also you need to look at Mars position in your Navamsa Chakra, which is called as D9. So just because of the Mangaliks, do not shun away marriage proposals for yourself or your kid. And also lately we are seeing like a lot of people who are actually after a lot of years in the married life are also getting into separated. Maybe the Mars Dasa is kicking at that time, and then that could be the reason why they are actually getting into this one. So check out your horoscopes, make sure that the position of the Mars and also the position of the Venus, and also making sure that the Mars Dasa is occurring or not. Based on all these things, you need to come up with a decision whether the Mars is going to affect your relationship. And please be very very careful while you are actually looking at your proposals for your kids as well.